So, we've now filled a load of metadata fields in. Let's look at how we can put all of this to work. We can use a search field, or we can use smart bins in order to filter out the different clips that we've marked and view only specific clips based on how we have marked them. Down here in the lower left we have the smart bin list, and here is where we can make a smart bin to filter out only specific clips. I'm going to make a smart bin that only shows me close-ups of Wayne from the second scene. I'm going to right or control click down here and choose Add Smart Bin. When I do that, I get this dialog. This dialog is asking me to basically build a query that must be fulfilled for a clip to appear within this bin. That might sound a little abstract just now, but we'll take a look and see where it gets us. First off, I have my first query, and here it says media pool properties and then file name. What I want to do, where it says file name, I want to click on the chevron down here and I want to find scene. And it's down quite a way underneath keywords, scene. And then contains 2, because I'm looking for clips from scene 2, and this is why we tagged all of our clips with the scene number as well as the other keywords. Yeah. Once I've done that, I need a second query. I need to hit this little plus icon just here, and that adds a second line to the query. When I have more than one query here, I can choose whether or not I need the clips filtered to match all of these queries perfectly, or whether or not only some of these apply. Here it says match drop down all of the following rules. I can choose any, and then clips that fill any of these rules out will also be included. For now, I'm going to choose all because I want to combine the filter for scene 2 with the filter for close-up. Now on the second line where it says scene, I'm going to choose description, and then I'm going to say description contains capital C, capital U, space. Now the only clips which are showing up in this bin, or at least will show up in this bin once I create it, and you can see things updating down here, will be shots from scene 2 containing in the description the letters CU. So let's add one more qualifier to this. I also want to search the keywords for Wayne, so I'm going to add a third line from description to keywords and then Wayne. So now I am searching 3 different metadata columns, and we can just use keywords down here if we wanted to instead, but I wanted to show you that we can combine all of our different tagging together. I'm searching the scene, description and keywords, and now I will create the smart bin. This is smart bin 1, it's the one we have just made. I can rename it. So I know exactly what's in there. And if I double click it, I can open up the queries and I can edit them again. We can just go into a smart bin and change its queries whenever we want. The name window or the name field is up here. It's probably better practice if you name it before you create it. And then just hit OK. So I can go in there and I can remove one of these, hit OK, and it will be updated. I'll just put that back in. So now I have a smart bin that's showing me only close-ups featuring Wayne from the second scene. So this is a very powerful tool, and it's one of the reasons why we went through all the fuss and bother of filling out our metadata columns. Now there's one more thing I'm going to show you in this lecture. The big thing, just before we move on, the big thing to remember about smart bins is that they don't move clips around anywhere. I can go back to any of my normal bins and they behave exactly the way they did before. The smart bin just takes things, well, just makes reference to things in the media pool within the smart bin. It does not remove clips from anywhere. It just shows me clips that meet certain criteria. Yeah, so a smart bin will not move anything around for you without telling you. So I can also use a search field within regular bins as well if I don't feel like creating a smart bin for whatever reason. I need to hit this looking glass icon, this magnifying glass icon here, and then I get a search field and I get a search metadata column as well. So here it says filter by file name. I'm going to go filter by description and type Wayne up there. As long as this kind of entry is up here, within my standard bin I only see the clips that meet this qualifier, basically. So I can hit the X and then everything comes back in. Nothing gets removed, nothing gets moved around, it just filters what I can see. So if I want to say, let's take a look at the dealer. Let's take a look at... No, that's fine, let's just take a look at the dealer. So here I have all the different shots and angles of the dealer as well, who is another character. The dealer is this woman here, and she really does give quite a good performance throughout this project. I like this actress. So this is how we put all of our metadata tagging to work. It's a bit dry and boring at first, but it can save you a great deal of time, especially in more complex projects such as a documentary. And in an upcoming project, I've got a documentary from, I've got an excerpt from a feature-length documentary for us to work on, and we are really going to use tagging then, believe me. So it's good to get familiar with this now. So this has been a good overview of how to use smart bins in conjunction with our metadata. Click on through to the next lecture once you're ready.